the eclipse path doesn't matter. That is a very old idea. It is in some books. It doesn't hold up in practice, and I'm going to prove it with this eclipse in particular. This year is a very famous year. It's the year that World War II ended, and this eclipse took out 3 of the leaders of World War II, FDR and 2 other ones that I don't know if this app will let me say. If anyone needed a reminder, this is FDR's chart broadly. He's a Virgo rising, and his chart ruler was Mercury at 27 degrees of Aquarius, and he had Saturn at 6 degrees of Taurus, and notably the moon at 6 degrees of Cancer. I'm not sure how to get rid of my head, so I'm going up here. I circled this so you can see. This is his chart with the eclipse. Look at this. There are several things to point out, but the main ones, look at how his moon is being afflicted massively by both Saturn and Mars. There was a Saturn-Mars opposition during this eclipse, and that is the reason, primarily the reason, that it did what it did. I'm not saying it was actually responsible. Astrology is reflective, not causal, but my point stands. There was a Saturn-Mars opposition that activated all 3 of those men's charts heavily, and it ties back to this eclipse. This is the chart of the man whose name I don't think I'm allowed to say on this app, but he was a Libra rising, Taurus Venus, and he also had, I did highlight this because I'm dramatic, he had the moon at 6 degrees of Capricorn, opposing, interestingly, FDR's moon. And look, his moon is pulled into the exact same opposition as FDR's moon was from this eclipse. Notable, I think, that set for Berlin, the IC was exactly pretty much on his Mercury. There are a couple other notable things, but this is a TikTok, so I'm going fast. This is the chart of the Italian guy. The eclipse degree is exactly trine his part of fortune, but that's far from all. Uranus is pretty much exactly conjunct his moon as well. All 3 of them had their moon afflicted from a planet significantly showing up in this eclipse, even though the eclipse was not visible at all in their locations. Eclipses definitely still act like eclipses. An eclipse's classic job is to do the kind of things I'm talking about in this video, which is why I chose this eclipse. This eclipse was not visible in Europe. It was not visible in DC or New York. I can make another video about the triggers for eclipses, because eclipses don't always have immediate impact.